So hi everyone and welcome to another episode of Dream Interpretation where I interpret your guys' dreams. So in today's video I'm actually going to be interpreting two dreams. But before we get started, I'd just like to mention that these dreams were actually sent to me a week ago, but I had no knowledge of this. One person actually sent their dreams in and commented on one of my videos. And another person actually commented on one of my posts on Instagram. And I actually didn't get a notification for the dream comment on one of my videos. YouTube actually didn't notify me. And the other dream that was sent to me on my comment section on my Instagram post, I actually haven't been checking my social media for about a week. And so I just recently saw these dreams. But just so you guys know, it's always better to send me your dreams through email, because I actually check my emails regularly. But my social media, I don't really check that often. I check it like once a week. And the YouTube comments thing was kind of a strange thing. Like I said, YouTube didn't send me a notification of the comment that I got. I just wanted to let you guys know that that's the reason why I haven't interpreted your guys' dreams, or I didn't post a video last week. And so anyways, yeah, so let's get started with the video. So the first dream I'm actually going to be interpreting, I got from Instagram. So I was in a store like Costco or so, with a couple of children. All were my high school friends' children except one little girl who was under my care. She was about 2 to 3 years old, and she seemed to be related to me, like a niece, but I do not know which one of my nieces. We were all walking and we looked around the store looking at the items. I had picked up my niece and placed her on my back and carried her that way around the store. We turned a corner and started down an aisle in the store. So I bent over to the floor so the child on my back could get down in order for her to begin to walk and explore with the other kids. When she got off my back, I noticed she was barefoot. Her shoes had gone missing. Maybe they had fallen off. While she was on my back, I asked her where her shoes were, but she didn't seem to know. So we started to look for the shoes. Then I woke up from the dream. Alright, so that's the end of the dream. And so with this dream, I actually get that this is, so there's different types of dreams. And so this dream, I actually got that this is a carnal dream, so it doesn't have any significance, right? Maybe I'll make a video in the future about different types of dreams that you can have. So for this dream, I actually didn't sense any meaning to it. And so I would categorize this dream as a carnal dream, which is just a flesh dream, right? Alright, so I'm going to go on to the next dream. So like I said at the beginning of the video, this dream I actually got in the comments of one of my YouTube videos. And so yeah, so let's get started with this one. So I dreamt that I looked into a room and I saw hand sculptures, maybe two. The dream ended there, and then I proceeded to dream again. This time I was next to a woman with short frosted curly hair. She was maybe in her 80s, and she was made up and well dressed. She looked like she may have been glamorous in her youth, and she had the face of wisdom. I looked at her face and she said, "Pay attention." She pointed to the room and the door was opened, and in that room were hundreds of hand sculptures. They were alabaster white, and each hand was posing in a different position. I then asked her, "But what does that mean?" She pulled me in closer to focus and said, "This is your calling. This is your destiny." I then woke up, and I've been asking for my mantle to be clarified for years. This dream, unfortunately, did not provide me with the clarity I needed. I am great at interpreting other people's dreams, but I am often dumbfounded with my own. Help. All the hands were posing on their fingertips. Alright, so that's an awesome dream. It's talking about your calling. So I noticed right here you said that, you've been asking for your mantle, for more clarification about your mantle. So I guess what you're basically saying in that part, right, is that you've been asking God, what's my purpose? And so this dream actually tells you, right? So I also think that's funny that you also mentioned that I'm great at interpreting other people's dreams, but I'm often dumbfounded with my own. Help, right? And so yeah, it's always harder to interpret one's dream, right? Like so if you are an interpreter, like for me, for example, sometimes it is hard to interpret my dreams, but other times it's actually kind of easy. So it kind of depends. It's always better to go to somebody that has the gift of interpretation of dreams, right? And so, like I said, that is kind of funny that you said that, because it is harder to interpret your own dreams than it is for other people. All right, so let's get started with the interpretation. So in the dream, so at the bottom of the dream in the notes, you said that all the hands were on their fingertips, but you also said that they were in different positions. So I wasn't clear on if all of the hands, like all at once, were just in different positions but just still on their fingertips. I was kind of confused about that, so I'm just going to take it as if all the hands were just on their fingertips. Hand sculptures. I imagine this is what you're meaning, right? They were like on their fingertips. So like in the dream was saying, right, that this old lady was telling you to look at the room, and in the room there was hundreds of sculptures, right? Hand sculptures that were on their fingertips, and they were white. So the white color is actually signifying that's Holy Spirit, right? And so the fact that you saw hand sculptures and they were pointed down on their fingertips, so what Holy Spirit is showing me in that part is that you're actually going to be laying hands. And so I believe like this whole dream is talking about your calling, right? Your purpose. And so I believe that this dream is highlighting that you will be having a laying of hands ministry, or in other words, a healing ministry, right? So you'll be laying hands on people and you're going to be, you're going to be asking God to heal them. Right. And so the fact that she showed you a room and there was a bunch of hands, so that means you're going to be laying on hands to a lot of people. Right. And so that's what Holy Spirit was showing me with that part of the dream. And then in the dream, quite literally, you asked, like, I don't know what that means. Why am I looking in a room full of sculptures? But sure enough, the old lady grabs you, right, or pulls you closer and basically like focus, and says, this is your calling, this is your destiny. So in this dream, Holy Spirit is actually answering your question, right? And like you said, at the end of the dream, you have been asking God for your purpose, right? And so this dream actually highlighted that, right? And so that was the end of the dream, right? As soon as he told you, look, that was your destiny, that's your calling. And so like I said, I hope that this gives you insight on what Holy Spirit was trying to tell you, and actually Holy Spirit did answer your question to what your purpose was. So if you guys liked the video, make sure to leave a like, share the video, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you never miss a video. Oh, and I also did mention this at the beginning. If you guys would like to send me your dreams, make sure to send it to me at my email, which is dreaminterpretation2020@gmail.com, and I'll have that in the description. And so like I said, if you guys would like to send me your dreams, make sure to send it to me at my email. It's the best place. So thanks for watching, and God bless.